And thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. BMORE Lifestyle is next. Lady T, what's going on today?
Hey, Megan. So we hope you like sweets. A favorite bakery shows off some of its best treats for a unique kind of celebration. And teachers, we're talking to you. Has your voice been struggling since the start of the school year? We'll share how you can keep your voice in tip-top shape.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? Happy Monday. It's me, Lady T, and this is BMORE Lifestyle from Studio B at Fox Baltimore. There's a lot going on right now, so let's get to it. Meteorologist Amy Aaronson is here with us, along with our very own Terra Reeves. Hey, girl. And Traffic Jam Jimmy. Good morning, you guys. How you guys doing?
Good morning.
Oh, you guys look good. Okay, I love it. I love it. So let me tell you this right now. A big matchup at M&T Bank Stadium tonight. Two MVP quarterbacks will go head-to-head when the Ravens take on the Kansas City Chiefs. The Ravens have only hosted Monday Night Football twice, but have gone on the road 12 times. Bad news for fans, though. Stadium gates will be locked. Fans will not be admitted to one of the biggest games of the year. Let me get some predictions. Like, who do you think has got this? Jimmy, I got to start off with you because of the hair.
I'll tell you what, instead of seeing my pretty face, I'm going to show you something even prettier. I am out in front of the ballpark right now, and I'll tell you, it might be week 3, but I feel like it is the Super Bowl. And I'll tell you what, the greatest two quarterbacks playing right now are playing. The kickers are good, too. It could be a 14-10 game. It could be a 35-33 game. I'm predicting 24-21 Ravens.
What? Okay. Well, tell Lamar Jackson hello for me while you're out there. Amy, what do you think?
You know, I was out there earlier this morning, and it was kind of sad because night games are so much fun at M&T Bank Stadium. The energy is just crazy, and tonight it's going to be, of course, much different. But I agree with Jimmy. I think the Ravens are going to have it. I think it's going to be close. I don't have a score prediction, but I think it's going to be close tonight. But it's going to be a fun game to watch. That's
Right. Tara, what do you think? Tell me.
Yeah, I agree with Jimmy. Similar to the Super Bowl, I mean, last year, of course, the Ravens, #1, going into the playoffs, lost at home. I don't think Lamar Jackson will let that happen again. I think they beat the Chiefs. I think it's going to be high scoring because you have the reigning league MVP, you have the reigning Super Bowl MVP, so both strong quarterbacks. I think the Ravens do take it, though, even though at home with no fans, I still feel that they have a little bit of an advantage. 35 Ravens, maybe 31 Chiefs. That's my gut.
Okay. Poor Chiefs. I tell you, they don't stand a chance against our Lamar Jackson. Get you a Lamar Jackson, Chiefs. All right, moving on. Maryland movie theaters are back open, but audiences aren't flocking to see the new movies just yet. In its 4th weekend playing nationwide, the movie Tenet became the lowest chart topper since 1988. The film earned just $3.4 million domestic gross in late September, early October. In 1988, Gorillas in the Mist topped the box office with $3.45 million. Ooh, are you guys going to the movies now that it's, you know, kind of reopened in certain areas? Tara, start me off.
Actually, I have been to the movie theaters recently, and I went and saw Tenet, so the only reason that that's not better on the charts is because of COVID.
Yes.
Of course, Denzel Washington's son is the lead, is the protagonist, and sometimes when you have family members that also go into acting, you're a little skeptical because you're like, okay, well, they had a family kind of get their foot in the door. John did an amazing job as the protagonist. It was a longer movie, over 2 hours, but you were on the edge of your seat the entire film. I would definitely go see it again. It was actually safe. You picked your seat, and then they had open seats on either side of your group or your party, whoever you went with. So it was socially distanced for the entire film.
So it is. Okay, so you've been going. Okay, that's good. So Amy, tell me, what do you think? Are you headed to the theaters anytime soon?
I have not been yet, and I've been nervous. So that's good to hear that they are being safe. But yeah, I just haven't even paid attention to what's in the theaters because I've been too nervous to go and sit inside a theater, I guess, with people I don't know for like 2+ hours. But that's good to hear. Maybe I'll give it a try because Terra made it sound like it's nice and safe.
She did. Get the popcorn popping. Jimmy, what do you think?
Now, I love the movie theater. I love to go, but I'm not going yet. I worked in a movie theater for 10 years in Bel Air, and they are dirty. Let me tell you, I'm not ready to go.
What? I know. I do miss the Sprite stuck to the ground and my feet going, you know, as I'm walking. I kind of miss that a little bit. Okay, next up, thecandystore.com released the most popular Halloween candy for each state in Maryland. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups earns the top spot. Then it's Hershey Kisses. Then Milky Way bars. Ugh. Skittles came out on top for America's favorite Halloween candy. Do you agree with it? Let me tell you, I might lose some friends here. I need to know. Jimmy, start me off. Do you agree?
All right, I totally agree. I love Reese's peanut. I tell you, it's one of my favorite, but I'm now allergic to peanut butter, so I can't eat it. I tell you what I don't like is that corn. I used to get that as a kid. I used to throw it out of the basket. I'm not a corn lover, but I love the Reese's.
So you just pick up the candy corn, throw it in the trash. Okay, Terra, what do you think?
I'm kind of shocked at the Skittles being #1 for the nation. Maybe it's just because it's easier to eat. The chocolate will melt. I'm a big fan of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups in the freezer, but I really like Reese's Pieces, but I'm more of like a white chocolate. I like cookies and cream.
I like the cookies and cream too,
and
girl.
Caramel.
Yes, that Hershey's cookies and cream is the bomb.
Yes.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, they don't know. They're missing out. Amy, tell me.
I hope I don't lose you as a friend, Tiff, because I don't like chocolate. I know this is so weird. I know. I like candy corn. Anything sweet, but just not chocolate. I know.
I'm so disappointed.
So I can give you my chocolate Halloween candy.
Oh, yeah, please do. Anything with the, Snickers is what I thought would have been on top. I thought Snickers would have been on top, but I was kind of shocked.
I'll send them
Skittles.
Your way.
Yeah, so Skittles is #1. That's amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for, chatting with me today. Now, we want you to tell it. Do you have a favorite Halloween candy? Reese's, Hershey's, Kisses, Milky Way, or is it something else, like how I said Snickers? Well, we want to hear it. Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote and let us know, or go on the Fox 45 News app. Under Explore, you can find the spot to vote. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. Enjoy your favorite meatballs or burgers, even if you're vegetarian or vegan. The new kind of plant-based meats, just for you. And don't lose your voice, teachers. Talking 8 hours a day can cause quite a toll on your vocal cords. How you can tune up your instrument.
You're watching BMORE Lifestyle.
This segment is sponsored by GBMC Healthcare.
Welcome back. Teachers spend most of their days talking, about 8 hours long. All that talking can cause some major vocal damage. Dan Sherwood is a speech pathology clinical specialist from Johns Hopkins Voice Center at GBMC. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Lady T. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. So tell me, what are vocal cord disorders, and are there different kinds?
There are many different kinds of vocal disorders. You can think of disorders that add bumps and lumps on the vocal cords, disorders that are involved with decreased mass of the vocal cords, and disorders that decrease movement of the vocal cords. So it really depends on the problem that caused it, but the result is usually the same, really hoarse, rough, effortful, or breathy voicing.
So what are the most common causes of voice disorders?
Well, for most voice disorders, the basic formula, probably for 90%, is too much, too loud, for too long.
I like that. That was straight to the point. Now tell me, why are teachers at a higher risk?
Well, they're vocal athletes, but unfortunately they don't know it. When they come out of school and they get their first job as an educator, athletes train to be athletes. Teachers don't. They train to become educators. And one of the things we sometimes forget about teachers is they don't just live in some little box with a sign that says, in case of students break glass. They actually have lives.
Right.
And
right.
and then families. It's hard to have those lives and families when you're just fried after a week of teaching.
Right, that's so true. So tell me, how do you think the use of online platforms or teaching while wearing a mask could lead to increased vocal strains for teachers?
Well, for one thing, they probably don't trust their microphones. You know, when you're teaching online, most computers nowadays have pretty good sophisticated microphones, and that microphone is an amplifier. You have to trust it. So the last thing you need to do is project, quote unquote. Just use air quotes, yes.
Yes.
But you don't need to work harder. Let the microphone and the amplifier do the work for you, and that can be a boon to vocal stamina right there.
Oh, that's a good tip. So should teachers get a physical for their voice?
They can do a screening. It's so much better to prevent a problem than it is to fix one. So it's always good to get a screening of your voice when you're vocally healthy, so you know what your vocal cords look like at their best, and you always have that baseline to go back to. So if you ever have a problem, you know what it's supposed to look like, and you know how your vocal cords are supposed to vibrate when there are, again, no lumps or bumps or movement problems.
So where can we go to find out some more info about this?
Well, of course, our Johns Hopkins Voice Center here at GBMC, we have our website, gbmc.org/voice. And as soon as we're out of this, zombie apocalypse period, we actually have voice screenings that we do once a month, where people can come in live and get a basically free voice screening. We can scope them and take a look at their voice box and look for any problems or issues, and hopefully before they become issues. And they can always have that baseline to know what to compare it to if they ever have an issue.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dan, for that info, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Now, embrace the culture of the Mid-Autumn Festival, all while eating some cake. Next, a look at the history behind the festival and how you can honor it with beautiful cakes. Also, the French Open is well underway. This morning, we're showing you a little more about the host city.
This is BMORE Lifestyle.
Welcome back, bringing a bit of East Asian culture to life with the Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Moon Festival, one way to honor the holiday moon cakes. Victoria Wu is the general manager of Cakes by Happy Eatery. Thanks for joining us this morning. How are you?
Well, very good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, look at the display, the setup. Okay, now tell me more about this festival.
Okay, so if you notice, the moon every night this week is going to get larger and larger, and the brightest and the largest moon is going to happen on Thursday, October the 1st. So the holiday season always changes the date based on the lunar calendar. But one of the tradition is similar to like our Thanksgiving over here, where families get together, give thanks, and then share the bountiful harvest. But the tradition is to eat the moon cakes during the holiday season. So what we've done is we've got several different styles of moon cake, and we're going to take you all the way from the beginning over here. So when the moon cakes are done, we have different fillings, different doughs, and then we have to roll them like a big dumpling. And then we use these wooden molds to pound them out. So if you want to have good arm strength, this is a great exercise. But these are the moon cakes that we have over here. And we have like the moon cakes that are mixed nuts, the lotus, and some are going to have a little bit more unique with a salted egg yolk in the middle, a little bit of the balance of the sweet and savory.
Okay. Now, for those who don't know, what are moon cakes?
Moon cakes is a sweet pastry with several different lotus dough of the mixed fruit and then mixed nuts inside, and then different paste. So when you cut them, here, maybe this is an easier way to present it. Right through here. So these are these small moon cakes. These are like the bite-sized cakes. And you have to cut these in wedges. So they're very sweet and savory. So then you eat them like this, and then have a really nice cup of tea that goes with it. One of our most signature one is our prosperity moon cake. Asians is all about symbolism. Fish symbolizes prosperity. And then in it, we filled it with a candy pineapple, which is a symbolism of hospitality. So it's nice to be prosperous and hospitable to all. And that's what this one is. So these are shaped in the size of like the koi fish right through here, and all sorts of different styles. So when you cut these koi fish ones, you want to start with the tail end, and then you'll come towards the head side of it. And then these are we'll have to send all the different ones. And so people give these as gifts during this holiday season to friends and to family. So again, it is a symbolism of the hospitality. It is friends and family getting together, particularly this season, where you're really grateful to see the people that you know and love in your life.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing about the festival and these moon cakes. We appreciate having you here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Till next time. Now, it's going to be a big game for the Ravens tonight. Meteorologist Amy Aaronson is taking a look at what the players may be dealing with today. Hey, Amy girl.
Hey, Tiff. Yeah, I was out there earlier this morning at M&T Bank Stadium and actually caught the sunrise. My photographer, Chris, took this beautiful picture. You can see the yellows and oranges and even some pinks and purples up in the sky early this morning. So a beautiful start to the day. I think that's a sign of what's to come tonight there. I took this video of the cloudy skies overhead M&T Bank Stadium, and as we near game time tonight, there's a little preview of your forecast. Looks like we could actually see some clearing with some clouds and stars overhead and some actually very mild temperatures. So let's take a look at what you can expect leading up to the game. We know fans can't be joining the Ravens tonight, but if you plan to maybe tailgate or fire up your own grill in your backyard, this is what you can expect for the rest of the afternoon. It should remain dry and rain-free. We are looking at more clouds than sun, but it's going to be nice and warm. So not exactly feeling like fall, not exactly feeling like late September, with temperatures warming their way into the upper 70s to near 80 later this afternoon. And then what can we expect tonight? If you're going to be on the couch watching, or maybe you plan to watch outside, weather will continue to cooperate. So it now looks like the rain will hold off through games, and the Ravens are up against some very mild and actually muggy temperatures, with temperatures falling through the low 70s through the course of the game. Right now, as we take a look down at M&T Bank Stadium, our numbers are already warming up despite the extra cloud cover. So we are making our way into the mid-70s at this hour, and I think temperatures should climb slightly above normal before the day is over. Now let's talk about the timeline of the rain. You'll notice at 8 o'clock tonight near kickoff, we are just looking at some clouds overhead, and that will continue to be the case through game's end. As we head into the morning tomorrow, it's looking mostly cloudy with a couple of spot showers indicated by the light green you're seeing here on this forecast model. It's not really until late Tuesday night, 10 o'clock, that we see that steadier rain move in from west to east and take over. So steady rain expected overnight Tuesday through early Wednesday before the storm system clears out of here. Now let's talk about how much rain we're expecting. This forecast model showing the possibility for about a ½ an inch to an inch in some locations. I think we should see the highest amounts across the bay along the eastern shore by Wednesday afternoon. So here's how this all works out in your full 10-day forecast. Today, leading up to that storm system, it's going to be warm. Actually, the warmest day out of the next 10. After that, temperatures are going to come crashing down in wake of that storm system, in wake of that weather maker, and we get a taste of fall. So we've got lots of 60s coming up towards the end of the week, mid-60s starting on Friday through the weekend. And check out those overnight lows. Some chilly nights ahead of us with lows dipping into the mid and upper 40s. Tiff?
Thanks, Amy. Grow your options in the kitchen. Pure Farmland is a plant-based protein option that you have to try.
This BMORE Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Pure Farmland.
With fall in full swing, are you looking to add more variety to your menu? I want you to check out Pure Farmland. They have so many delicious plant-based protein options, from burger patties and meatballs to sausage patties and links that you can use for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything is non-GMO, made with complete soy protein, natural flavors, and gluten and dairy-free. And I cook with locally sourced produce when I can, so I love that Pure Farmland launched its Pure Growth Project. Through this initiative, they are providing $100,000 in grants to help support community farms and gardens across the country and help grow everyone's access to fresh local produce. And now we can help. Share a photo of your own garden at puregrowthproject.com, and for every photo submitted, Pure Farmland will donate another $10 towards community farm and garden grants up to $25,000. Check it out at pure-farmland.com.
All the action of tennis and beauty of Paris comes to the Tennis Channel. Tennis Channel is a member of our parent company, Sinclair Broadcast Group. Here's a little destination tennis for you.
My name is James Purpura, and I am one of the permanent artists here at 59 Rivoli. What makes this place different is that it is a living, breathing organism. For the people who come here for the first time, it is the first time they've ever seen art being created. You can see in their eyes they're completely taken out of themselves. They don't know what to think. They're really discovering something new. I mean, it's just a different experience. You can go to a museum, but most of the artists are dead. You can go to the gallery, and you're not going to meet the artist unless you go to the art opening. So it's a really unique place for people to come visit.
Watch Roland Garros live on Tennis Channel.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups ranks at the top for Maryland's favorite Halloween candy. Do you agree? Let us know. We'll take a look at the results up next. Welcome back. CandyStore.com released the most popular Halloween candy for each state. In Maryland, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups earned the top spot. Then it's Hershey Kisses, then Milky Way bars. Skittles came out on top for America's favorite Halloween candy. And we wanted you to tell it. Do you have a favorite Halloween candy? Reese's, Hershey Kisses, Milky Way, or is it something else? Here's a look at our results. Oh, okay, almost 51% says Reese's, 16% says Milky Way. I'm not a Milky Way fan. And 33% say their favorite isn't listed. Those are my Snickers and Kit Kat people, I'm sure, and my Twix folks. And we've got a great show lined up for tomorrow. We're speaking with Lori DeYoung of 93.1 WPOC. She's celebrating 35 years on the air. We'll talk to her about her legendary career and what she's learned these past 3 decades.
Find out how to have your business featured on BMORE Lifestyle. Email us at bmorelifestyletv@foxbaltimore.com.
We've had some amazing guests today. We've learned so much. Baltimore, I just want to say thank you for inviting us into your home. Remember to live, laugh, and love, and stay strong, Baltimore. We'll see you tomorrow.